What up, people? Welcome to the Hot Mango Seed Podcast. We're back, where we peel back the layers and elevate the mind in the area of entertainment, crypto, gaming, the marijuana industry, and more, all while having a good time. I'm LaRue, and I'm joined with some of the coolest and dopest people on the planet. The man, the myth, the legend, Souljah Bless, the brilliant King, capital T, the mastermind, Rob Raider, a.k.a. Guwap, and the talented and gifted Henny Skywalker of the Shy Machine. Together, we're a collection of friends and business associates with growing knowledge and passions in many different areas. And I say growing because we aren't claiming to be experts in any of these industries, but we are learning a lot along the way, and we have a passion to share and hopefully open up the minds to the thought of wealth and entrepreneurship. Again, we are artists, we're producers, botanists, marijuana enthusiasts, college professors here, actor, digital tech professionals, and more. On top of that, top of all the good vibes, disclaimer, we're a good mix of intellectual and ratchetness.
Ratchet.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
That was a mouthful, man.
That was a hell of an introduction there.
Hey.
I feel special right now. I'm like, yeah, we the shit.
I felt like I was in a spelling bee, and I was...
Just letting y'all know I'm the botanist, by the way.
Botanist.
Okay, no, I wasn't. I wish I had.
How y'all feeling, though, man?
Feeling like life is beautiful,
blessed,
brother.
man. Everything is blessed.
Fast week.
Fast?
For that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fast week. It was a really fast week.
Yeah.
Happy about that.
Man, that business. You know?
Yeah.
It's funny, right? Like, so, man, I went to 7-Eleven, right? Random story. I went to 7-Eleven, and I seen this dude and this girl in the car, right? And they look so stressed, be like they were in the heat of an argument, like one of them arguments to where it's like, we're fine, it's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like they were just like slumped in the seat and both grabbing their head or whatever. That was super random. But I had a question that I was wanting to ask you guys, right? So imagine.
I thought you about to say flashback.
Relationship.
No, because look, I just started to like the weird mind that I have, right? I started thinking like, what if this was all argument, right? To where, what if you found out, you know, you came home one day and you seen your girl or your guy and they're videotaping themselves on, what's that site called?
Fans only.
OnlyFans, right?
OnlyFans.
But you find out though that they're bringing in like $20,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supportive.
Are you
need a cameraman?
Depends on the content, because OnlyFans is not only porn. I mean, that's what we see.
It's
that's
not only
that's
porn,
where the
yeah.
money's really coming in, but it wasn't originally made for sex or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it depends on what she's doing or the other person's doing. It just depends what they're doing.
Well, if it's sex, I'm cool with it if she pulling in $20,000.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that.
I'm saying like if
I mean, if she's by herself.
She gonna kill you.
Not me. I'll come in the house and see that fuck. I'll be like, yeah. I'm like, hey, how much you making from that? $20,000? My
Right.
mouth shut and sealed.
It
keep
depends
going.
on what it
That's
is.
Like, what kind of toy you need? You need out new
It
outfits?
depends on what it is, man. Like I don't want nobody seeing my girl naked. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey.
But if,
You wouldn't mind being the oil guy?
if she's doing that little tease where you never see nipples or anything,
Nah,
then,
B. She's showing
Yeah.
everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
nine.
hey, y'all be surprised. I heard about some of them doing like feet shows and stuff and
For
getting paid
real.
mad money. So they
Man,
ain't gotta
but
show
that-
no nipples to make
That
money.
one girl
y'all.
let her sell her fart. She just sell her fart for
Yeah,
she
shit
sells
to the
her
money.
fart, yeah.
Make
Dude.
like
Sells
150
her.
grand.
Sell her fart.
but like
fart in that
Flashing.
fucking.
there's a girl, she's like a millionaire now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She
I
really
saw
is,
that.
though. She really is a million for selling her
Probably
nasty
eat
wing.
Taco Bell all day.
But would you be all right though? Like, you know, you find out your girl's busting it all the way open.
Nah.
Like, but
How,
she's
like,
bringing
is she doing
in
it by
guap.
herself?
Yeah. And
I'd be
you
fine.
you just happen to catch her in the act, right?
Uh-huh.
But she's just like, but look at my bank account, and she just showed you like 150.
Give me control of the bank account. I might be cool with it.
Nah, B.
Give me I can't do
bust
that.
it open for everybody if you're making 20 grand, B.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's only gonna go higher from there.
Hey,
Yeah.
but really, if you're making 20 grand, I'm the supporter.
Yeah, we talking 20 grand a month?
Yeah,
grand a month.
a month.
A month. Base minimum.
Okay.
I think everybody down with that.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Go ahead.
What? Am I the only one?
I think I'm
Oh,
okay
you need
with
4K
it.
video?
You got to
I
support your
said
spouse.
I said she can
no
be.
matter
she
what,
can
you
be
got to
recorded.
support your spouse no matter what.
Can I be your oil man?
You
Like,
know,
do
so
your
thankful
scenes.
of that.
Can I be your
What
oil
you
man?
mean?
Can I help you
That's
out?
serious, B. If she
Hey,
making 20
Look,
grand.
here's the deal.
Be like, look, I'll be recording.
My biggest
help edit your
my
videos?
only problem
You know?
with that is people you personally know
Right.
are going to be watching her and acting like they don't.
They do that now.
But that's fine because now you know.
Not on my girl, because
Instead
I
of
ain't got
them
no girl,
behind
so they ain't
your
watching
back.
my
They do
girl.
that now.
Yeah.
Now you know
looking.
your homeboy subscribe to your girl or your other partner instead of them, talking to your other homies how your girl is and being a snake.
Nah,
all the time.
B. What? Come on, man.
I mean, at least from that point.
Hey,
of
be
view.
inviting company over trying to figure out, is they thinking about her right now? Like, nah, B. Like, it's just a matter of
You making so much money, you probably
You
not
know
gonna
what I
hang
mean?
around
Like
anymore.
now, if she just teasing and ain't like if she doing a foot thing and just teasing, but no body parts is showing, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to, I don't share.
I'm saying.
I don't believe in
Well,
sharing.
you're
Sharing is
technically
caring.
not
I
sharing.
don't
You're
believe
just
in
looking
sharing.
at her
Sharing
and
is
she's
Listen,
making 20
I dated a
grand.
stripper
So,
before.
you know what I mean?
I
So it's
almost
like-
married a stripper before. And when I got done with it, I realized I could never.
Strippers different
No.
from
Do that
OnlyFans.
again.
See, and that's the
Strippers
thing.
different from
That's what I
OnlyFans.
was gonna say. It's like a difference, right?
You're making $2 a week.
Because I wouldn't be okay knowing that
It's 20 grand a month.
somebody's touching
It ain't
on
20
my,
grand a month, but
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't be
20
okay.
that's $8 a month.
It's 20 grand a month.
Knowing that she's getting touched on and stuff like that. But if it's virtual, and I mean, I might grab the light and be like, "Yo, you need a little bit more."
So you would be cool.
20 grand.
And then
a
you
month?
go out and all your homies is like, oh,
Hey.
that's her.
I
You
mean,
know,
I
if she
would.
want to do it and that's her passion and she want to go ahead and I'm in
And
love
then-
with
and
her,
then she
I'll
can
support her
transition
because
to
that's
the
what
She
that's
can
what
transition. She ain't
you
transition.
know,
from
she ain't
20
getting
grand a
touched, she
month.
ain't getting nothing feeling,
Yeah.
nothing going on. These
Yeah.
man just paying to see her and this is what she want to do because we catch her doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's something she want to do. So
Yeah.
if you love her and you want to support your spouse, then go
Support.
ahead and be a
Especially
supportive
if
man.
she's-
Especially putting in
And
20 grand.
Yeah.
plus, there's a chance she can have like a fan base in Australia or
Huge fan
something.
base.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
I'm the
Africa.
only one poor
Japan.
over there, 'cause I couldn't do that.
We would have a conversation
Now, I
though.
could
Like, why
date
you didn't tell me?
right?
That's the only conversation I'm
Now,
having.
that's
Why didn't you
understandable.
tell me?
That's
That's
understandable.
That's what
now.
you was
We
doing.
would have a
Don't try to hide.
conversation,
Yeah,
but,
don't
you
try
know,
to hide.
Yeah, don't
No,
hide.
yeah.
if you don't already
Come out.
making 20 grand by the time I catch you, I on the
Now
train with you.
I could date a chick that's doing that.
Yeah.
I could date a. I won't say make her official.
We're not talking about marrying
official.
her, but we talking about like just
Yeah.
dating,
I couldn't marry a girl doing it,
Uh-huh.
but I could date a chick that's
I
doing
mean, by
it.
the time you marry, hopefully
Because
she already made about $500,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She transferred to like
Well, no.
fashion.
If I date her,
Yeah.
then some of that money gonna be siphoned to me. So by the time I get fed up, I already got
You
bank.
hope.
Yeah.
I got, well, if I ain't getting no money, she ain't getting no.
And
She
that's
ain't
the
getting no
thing.
money, or she gonna have to bounce. Like,
It doesn't
yeah.
have to be a dead end relationship. It could go all the way. You could marry her, you could be things. Just because she do that kind of work or do in that industry doesn't mean that she not wifey material. Now.
Yeah, it would have to stop at OnlyFans though. It couldn't
Yeah,
go no
obviously,
further,
they have a little boundary, like OnlyFans,
OnlyFans
but
is
if it's
more, yeah.
it's virtually, these man paying for her bath water, or they paying for her to see her, and she want to do that there, then I going to be a supportive man and support her. And that, you know what I mean?
Well, well, man, that was just a random thought. But look, the topic of the day, right? So as we, come with all these random topics and conversations, we also want to, enlighten the minds of the people and the listeners, and don't forget to follow us on social media, Hot Mango Seed Podcast at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all your social media stuff, TikTok, yeah,
TikTok is the big one, them too.
Yeah, and one of the things we definitely hear a lot of people asking about is cryptocurrency. That's like the hot topic and term, right, of this new 2022. And man, I'm with the herd of people. I don't know what it is. I don't really fully understand it. Like, my brothers and sisters here, are deep in this, more than y'all know. They've been buying for a couple years now, or a year and a half now. And, they start to break it down to me, and I still don't understand it. Like, the definition of cryptocurrency, it's a digital currency in which transactions are verified and records maintained by a decentralized system using cryptography rather than by a centralized authority. See, I could barely spell some of these words, let alone understand, right? So, you know, we got Bless, we got T, we got Rob, Henny. Y'all been buying, you know, cryptocurrency. You know, if you can, man, please help us understand, what is cryptocurrency?
Well, you gave the real definition of it. I'm gonna break it down to simple man's terms.
Okay.
It's digital money.
Digital
You
money.
can't get no easier than that. Digital money that cannot be copied, cannot, you know, like if I sell a cryptocurrency to you, I can't at the same time sell that same currency to Rob, because it's tracked. When you said something about recorded on a decentralized platform, every time the transaction takes place, every computer that's part of that network gets this information. So in order for someone to like cheat the code, they'd have to convince thousands of computers that what they want to happen actually took place. So basically you have currency that can never be it can't be taken, it can't be stolen, it can't be tricked, you know, like you can still, if you give somebody your passwords, but
Right, but
everyone
sorry.
Go ahead.
What would you say though about, you know, recently there was a what was it, Bitcoin, or one of them got hacked, right?
a couple, yeah, 120,000 bitcoins,
Right, like
yeah,
millions
they
of
got
dollars,
bank,
right?
bank.
So I know, like, you know, for those who are just getting started, right, like that's got to be, you know, because so many people, I mean, like for the longest, you know, I own a little bit of not Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency. And for the longest, it just feels like you're kind of just putting your money into a black hole and you're just hoping that one day you're going to be rich.
Yeah.
I want to be rich, you know.
Hey,
and, but how can you, you know, are there, like, kind of break down how do you know your money's good and safe and, you know, all of that?
That's what they're saying, right? It's decentralized and everything is being recorded on the ledger. You see what I mean? So this is what they're using. They're using cryptography to ensure that this goes down on blockchain. You see what I mean? So everything, like he said, is being tracked by all the computers on the node. So you could always go on and in the ether and see where your money is going, where the coin is going, which transaction. You don't see the name, but you could see that, you know, 1.2 million coins has been transferred from this account to this wallet. You see what I mean? So it just shows everything, because on the ledger, on the blockchain, it's recorded, it's accounted for.
That's crazy. I'm so proud of y'all, man. Y'all just make me so proud when y'all using big words like decentralized.
So how do they know it's secure?
No, that's dope though.
They know it's secure because the only way I can take money out of your wallet is if you give me the password.
Right.
Now, when you hear about people getting hacked and robbed, what that is one of two things. One, if they rob somebody's personal digital wallet, is because somebody fell into some kind of scam where they see it online. They're like, send us this and we'll send you this, right? And sometimes they're asking for the seed phrase, which is like this impossible to crack, you know, password unless you just give it up. The other way that they steal is through the exchanges, because the exchanges have what they call, the wallets are open. They're always open to the exchange itself, right? And so sometimes people will hack into the exchange and then steal money off the exchange. But as an individual, you're not supposed to keep your wallet on the exchange all day long. Like, you put it on there, you connect to the exchange that you're buying the coin from.
Right.
You buy the coin, and then technically you're supposed to remove the coin from the exchange and move it to your wallet, which is not connected to any exchange. If that's the case, nobody can ever steal from you. But if with some, they leave the money on the exchange wallet, which means it's open. It's open. Yeah. Now, some companies like Crypto.com. They have a setup to where your actual cryptocurrency is not even held on the exchange. It's held in a separate, unattached wallet, but they have their own wallet with some money of yours on there. Not yours, but theirs. So if someone steals from that wallet, they fix your stuff. They got enough insurance to fix. It's a buffer between your money getting stolen. So when you hear about people getting robbed, it's because someone told them, hey, send me this information and I will send you more money. And they thought they was going to get money and got robbed.
I would like to add to that, you know, you just want to stress the importance of like what he said. When you're dealing with cryptocurrency, it is the wild west. You understand what I mean? These people and predators online, from Twitter to Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, wherever you want to go, all they do is prowl. You see,
Like
when you ask a question, you have a legitimate question, they come in your inbox and pretend to be that source. You see what I'm saying? And that could be, from the time you give up your seed phrase, it's a wrap for you, boss.
Never ever.
So it's like how back in the day the Nigerians would email you and be like, "Hey,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I got
deposit
$100 million.
this check."
Use a young prince and you win $3 million.
You got the Prince
Yeah.
email? I got the Prince email.
Hey, and it wouldn't even be correct English.
Yeah.
You the deposit and then it's yours.
Yeah. So you should never, ever give your seed phrase to anybody. They have no need for it.
Okay.
Right? Because if they want to send you money in your wallet, you have what is called a public address.
All right.
And the public address, you can send all over the world. Ain't nobody breaking into that. You know what I mean? So now, if you give them the public address and they get your seed phrase, now they know where your wallet is and they got the way to get in it. So you never give the seed phrase. That is your mighty protective barrier there.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that's like junior. That's a junior level class. Let's dial all the way back
All
to
right.
freshman intro.
Freshman intro.
Because I was listening. I was falling. I learned this trick that you just watch somebody's eyebrows and it looks like you're paying attention. Really, sometimes you just you getting lost. Like, okay, no, listen. No, like it's such great information. You know, I'll definitely go back and listen, but let's go all the way to the beginning, right? Let's say, you know, I know your children, right? Like, what's dope is you know, his children are buying crypto.
Yes, they are.
Like in what, they're 14 and
14 and 15.
and 15
buying
years
crypto,
old,
yeah.
buying
But 13
crypto.
and 15 right now, because one just turned 15, the other ain't 14 yet.
Hey,
but
shout out to Desi and DJ.
and
Shout out.
You know, so when you when
Yep.
you came to them or they came to you, you know, how did you break it down so that they would understand?
I told them, you want to make some money?
Right. Okay, so they
You know,
say
I explained to them that, you know, I went through the explanation of this is an investment. That's all it is. It's like me buying something and then waiting to see if more people will buy into it, right? And so with crypto, it's a popularity contest. You know what I mean? Like there's structure and utility, which is a use behind some of the cryptos. But the reality is it's all about popularity, which one more people want and what people are willing to pay for. So I tell my kids, look, you know, we're going to invest in a cryptocurrency, Shiba Inu, right? Mm-hmm. And we're going to put this much money towards it. And if enough people buy into it, our value goes up, which means if the value goes up, if we sell it, we make a big profit from it. If the volume goes down, we don't sell it. We just hold on to it until it goes back up.
Right.
If it's a legitimate coin.
So then the magic
Currency.
question that everybody wants to know, I mean, including, you know, my son, my nieces, like, how do I get started? You know, how much money do I need to invest? You know, I can see like some of the stock is like 2 cents, less than a cent. How much money do I need to put in and what site do I go to? How do I do this?
Anybody want to try? I'm doing all the time. Hey, how much money? I'll tell you, my very first cryptocurrency investment was $4 on my Cash App.
$4.
That's all it was. It was on my Cash App, and I said, okay, I'm gonna give this thing a try because Henny and Souljah and Rob have been talking about it for a minute, and I'm like, well, let me see how easy this is. And on Cash App, they have it to where you can literally buy Bitcoin from your Cash App.
Oh, that's right.
And so I had $4 left in that somebody sent to me, and I literally just Bitcoin, $4, just like that. That was my first purchase, but that's not where I purchase from now.
Okay.
Crypto.com and Coinbase are the main two that I use. I use Crypto.com to buy and hold coins and let them grow. They call HODL, so I hold them and let them grow, and hopefully over time they grow in value, and then I cash them out when I'm ready. And then for Coinbase, I and you can use, it doesn't matter which ones you're using for what, it's just how I do it. For Coinbase, all my coins on there are for just fast trades. So like I'll buy a certain amount of coin on there, and the moment I think it's gone up just enough, I don't wait until I think it's gonna go down. I don't wait to anything. I just sell it as soon as a set profit that I wanted to make when it gets there.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope. I mean, and you know, we're just kind of starting to touch the surface on this. You know, we're hoping really to to really break it down and simplify it, right, for our listeners. That's what the hot mango seed is, to get to the core, right, and
To get to the
elevate.
seed.
A lot of
To get
info
to
in
the
a small
seed.
amount of time.
And you can't bite the seed. I tried.
No.
But
Break it too.
You can't bite that seed.
but I will say the beauty of it all is that the most important part that I see with cryptocurrency is it's making it to where the average person
Yes.
can invest money
Preach. Say it
into
again.
something that can grow. Like with the stock market, you have bare minimum amounts you're trying to spend. You have to, so oftentimes people have to go through brokers and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
And with crypto, like, I mean, literally the average person can download an app, hopefully do research, which most of them won't. They'll just go with what they heard through the grapevine.
Yeah, we're gonna have
right?
to teach them how to do
And
the
then,
research. too.
but they download the app, you get the app set up, and you can literally attach your card, buy your first sets of crypto. Once you buy enough crypto, you no longer got to put your money in. You can just trade your cryptos for higher,
Right.
better cryptos. But to get in, you have to spend cash.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty. Like, the average person doesn't have to be a genius to do it. And basic, simple people are making a lot of money right now. And they say this is the biggest transfer of wealth from the old school rich to the young have-nots are now
Man.
becoming wealthy. And that's the beauty of cryptocurrency.
I'm telling you, I had all kind of visions, man. I remember when I first bought some crypto, I was like, man, I'm about to buy a Ferrari. I'm about to buy
When Lambo.
buy
When
a
Lambo.
Yeah.
That's the whole crypto thing. Is when
when
Lambo.
Lambo.
And everybody wants a Lambo
Yeah,
from me.
and it's interesting with crypto because crypto, I have a few stocks. Like I got some stock in Netflix. I got some stock, and when I say stocks, I very much mean the bare minimum. I'm not up there with Warren Buffett yet, but I got a little bit. But with crypto, it's like crypto moves fast. Crypto can
Very volatile.
Yeah, it got that ability to jump really quick. It got that ability to tank, but it's affordable, and I think what you're saying, like, it definitely opens up that door, for wealth.
Yeah.
Like, what about you, Rob? Do you buy any? Henny, you buy any?
I have a few, not a lot.
What's some
Just a
coins you
little
got?
bit.
Name some coins, y'all. What y'all got?
Like
Yeah.
Tectonic and Dodgelon and of course Shiba Inu.
Shiba
and
Inu.
A little bit of crypto. A little bit of
Bitcoin.
Crow.
Bitcoin itself.
Yeah, get a
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
I have no zero Crow. I think that's about it.
What you
Yeah,
got?
and
Henny?
then Henny over there, too.
Algorand, Bitcoin, ADA, Shiba Inu.
Shout out Ada. Ada is a real beast.
What about you, Rue? What you holding?
So I'm currently locked out of my crypto.com site. Yeah,
What?
How?
I'm locked out.
That's another story.
Yeah, man. Password. I gotta get a hold of them, but I got Shiba Inu, the dog, and I got the dog. And then I got Ada, I think, and see, it's been so long since I've been in there, but
A minute.
Probably got a few
I
other
had
joints.
Dogecoin for a little bit. I was riding that wave.
Yeah.
But I think most importantly, it's like we're not sitting on this platform, bragging about what we got. We're trying to express to y'all.
Yeah. No, I just want to throw some coins so people can
Yeah,
get an
of
idea.
course,
Different-
yeah.
so
What
there's
to
a
look
lot of
for,
different
yeah.
coins,
But
a
I
lot of
think
different
Yeah.
coins.
I think most of all, I would say that all of us, we want y'all to see if we can do it, y'all can do it. You
There
know what
you
I
go.
mean? This is a definitely a time and a shift, right?
With $5 you could get started. With $4 you could get started.
Started.
Right.
$3
Started
you could
with
get started
$4.
no matter what.
Yeah.
And I wanted just very quickly, just because this is something that had stumped me, I just want to put it out there for anybody that listening. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's something that was stumping me in the beginning, that nobody,
You can
because
buy a
everybody was
fraction of
like,
a
yeah, I'm
fraction
gonna
of
buy
a
some
fraction.
Bitcoin. I was like, how in the hell these people have $50,000 to buy
Right.
any Bitcoin? I was like, well, I guess it's just not my time for it. But then I get explained to it, from Henny and from our other partner on top of Xbox Live. And when I find out that you could just buy portions of these, partial of it,
Yeah.
and so that way you could buy $4 worth of Bitcoin, you could buy $10 worth of Bitcoin, you could buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin. You see, it's variants. You don't have to buy, one whole Bitcoin or one of these coins. You could always buy a piece of it. So if you just have a budget, and every week you just put in $5 to $10 into your account, you either get Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA. You could do it just every week, nice and steady, you go into it, and but in no time you'll start to see the when it rise, you're going to rise with
gonna
it.
rise
You're
with
going
it.
to rise with it.
Yeah.
And don't be like me. Don't be like me. I cash out quick.
Rue
Man, it's the quickest
got
cash out.
built-in paper hands, y'all.
Yeah, squeeze hold.
Yeah,
Rue got
don't
built
be
in
like
paper
me.
hands.
My boy
Hold.
hand straight paper.
Lines make you happy.
Yeah,
Hold.
my fingers stay on that fiat button. Like, yeah, it's transfer.
Sit on the fiat button.
No, but I think it's so dope, man, that we can have that conversation. I know that it goes so deep, later down the line, I think it would be dope for you guys to educate us on the metaverse, on NFTs,
metaverse,
on,
all of that goes together.
AKA Grand Theft Auto.
All of that goes together, man. It's a whole,
Right.
it's a whole world. Hey, speak, and I just want to throw this out there because you mentioned NFTs real quick.
Non-fungible tokens.
Only fans or fans.
Yeah,
only
OnlyFans.
fans. OnlyFans just
But only
announced
one
that they're
fans.
going to allow the producers of the show, well, whoever the creators are,
Yeah.
they're going to allow them to use NFTs as their profile.
Killing
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, so to get ready for them OnlyFans to be dropping NFTs on y'all. And we'll
Some-
talk about them later.
Somebody's
NFTs.
gonna open a strip club up in the
Just for
Metaverse.
NFTs.
Oh, I already know somebody who's planning to.
Yeah, they have a couple of strip clubs
Magic.
gonna be put up in there. All kind of thing go happen.
That's
That gonna be
crazy.
a weird
Yeah.
place.
Come
The
on.
metaverse is
man.
gonna be the most weirdest place you can
That
not
gonna
think
be
of.
weird.
Yeah.
That gonna be weird.
Because
Crypto
it's
buys it
gonna
all, though.
catch you off guard. It's just one of those things where it's like, how did it get to this point? Where you're gonna be questioning yourself. It's like,
Grand Theft
how?
Auto Online.
Grand Theft Auto
Grand
Online.
Theft
But Grand Theft
Auto.
Auto, where you could actually own, real life own the stuff that you're using in Grand. That's what it's gonna be like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that
well,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Grand Theft Auto Online was the spark
Premise.
for
Yeah.
metaverse.
Well, every time I play it, I think of the metaverse.
was
While
the
I'm in
premise.
there, I imagine, what if I bought this car with crypto, and this is my legitimate NFT car? Like,
That would be
that's
crazy.
crazy. But that's what it is. That's what the metaverse is. So that's a whole nother show itself to dive into
Yeah.
that. But and you buy it all with cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
can go to jail in the metaverse, so
Yeah.
just
I mean, this
know.
lady to clean what
I
sexual
didn't
assault
know that.
already.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
She
You can
got-
go to jail in the
got
metaverse.
sexual abuse.
Henny been locked up in the metaverse.
We're already there. We're already at that point where a lady
Henny
already
been-
claimed sexual assault
Sexual
in the
harassment,
metaverse.
right?
Yeah,
She was
she
getting
said she was groped
She was groped
in the metaverse.
In the
By
metaverse.
like 3 people.
in the virtual world.
In the virtual world.
Listen,
But
Grabbed her
but- but-
virtual booty and she didn't know how to get off or
But-
log off.
That's why. That's why
Dashboard.
Facebook. Dashboard.
She hit the dashboard up.
That's
Wait,
why
you know-
Facebook's metaverse Meta is implementing a rule, a 4-foot rule, where the avatars can't come within 4 feet of each other to
They'll
stay
have
out
a
of their
battle.
personal space.
Oh, wow.
Going to
Because
run
of that,
rampant
because
in
of what you
the metaverse.
mentioned.
but what's going to happen? I think that
So
just
we got COVID regulations in the metaverse.
right.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what are they gonna say? Like, this person keeps
Absolutely.
following me.
Yeah, stalker.
I got a stalker. He keeps following me in the
Hey,
metaverse, and I'm
I know they might sell
uncomfortable.
NFT guns though.
Let me stop.
So that fool following might catch one in the metaverse.
You shouldn't grope any women. That's
Shot
number
In
one.
the
Doge.
metaverse or in real life.
Or
There
in
you
real
go. Or
life.
no
in real
matter
life.
where
Yeah.
it is,
Get
you
shot with
keep
his
to
Doge.
yourself.
For real.
You be a
True
grown
that.
man and then you act like a man. You know what I mean?
that.
Nothing groping, nothing that. People going to be teeth all over the place. Man.
Yeah.
All over the
I ain't gonna
place.
lie. I
It's
think
coming, though.
Facebook metaverse gonna be the weakest
You
It
think?
is because it's centralized.
because it's not even just because it's centralized, just because Zuckerberg, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
Zuckerberg.
He don't understand human because he's not human. So he don't understand.
He look like a robot, don't he?
Yeah, he looks.
like a
He
robot.
looks.
Lizard, whatever they call
He
them.
looks like a lizard. people.
Lizard,
But I-
yeah.
Yeah,
The reason why I
but
think
he
that-
don't understand people. Like
Yeah.
you know, like I got a friend who just got banned on Facebook for like 24 hours because he said some Florida shit.
Like
We
what?
talk different.
We talk
I
fucked
understand that. It's a
Yeah.
lot of people around that's listening and doing it. Y'all from different places. The way we talk in Florida, it might sound aggressive, but it's actually a term of endearment.
It's just passive
He
aggressive.
just got banned for 24 hours for a term of endearment.
Hey.
Oh wow.
That's
Like,
crazy.
oh, okay.
Luckily, it was 24 hours and now a week. Because
Yeah,
that's
if
how
I
them
get
manage
banned,
it.
I'm going for like 3 months. At this point. I'm
Like,
all
that was
Lifetime
intentional.
bans. He
I'm
get
proud to
lifetime
say
bans.
I've never been banned on Facebook. And if you're listening, Mark, me and you, we sparry.
Hey,
All right.
but what do you guys think happened to Tom
That's what I was about to say.
Tom-
What happened to
Tom
Tom? He needs to
living
be
it up.
faced.
from MySpace?
I think
MySpace.
Tom
Tom
living
buying
it up.
crypto
he could be
right
the
now.
first NFT.
He living it up.
He should be
Tom,
the first
Tom
NFT.
made money and
Tom is a
he's just
legend.
been chilling, man.
Yeah.
He ain't gotta
Tom's a
do
legend because he
that.
started all this.
He's everybody's first friend.
Yep.
He was.
He literally was.
Like, I'm like, where did Tom
He never
just...
changed his picture.
my
He
first
just
digital
sailed off
friend.
in the sunset.
He was my first digital friend.
Now I was on High Five before MySpace. A lot of Caribbean people they was using High
I remember
Five.
High Five.
Yeah,
I was
Oh,
on
Black Planet.
I was on
Black
Black
Planet.
Planet. I was
Yeah,
on
no,
Black
no, no,
Planet.
I checked out Black
Mahente.
Planet.
Mahente? Yo, what happened to that? Yo?
Black
out Black
Planet was my
Yeah,
first
no, no,
one.
no,
Yeah.
That was the first time you could have your own song playing when they come
In
to
the
your,
background? And
Yeah,
you put all the
and
like
your
digital
picture.
stuff on your page?
I'll take it even farther. My first, honest, I would say online social media type thing was the Neptunes forum. Yeah.
What is that?
NERD had a website for their band, and they had a forum. And in this forum, me and a lot of people could just communicate with people from all over the world that were fans of the Neptunes and trade songs, trade sounds. That's how I got into producing, actually.
What?
Was on the Star Trek forum. I started getting stuff, and me and my friends would acquire things and trade them online. And
Yeah.
back then we was using AOL Instant Messenger, where it'd be like, it takes 67 days to send
Yeah.
this nigga Fruity Loops. Fuck.
Yeah.
But I powered through it. You know what I'm saying?
Power
Like
56K.
we were
Dial up,
Hey,
dial up.
dial
I
up.
remember
We're
that.
spoiled
I
now.
remember that
We're way too
28.
spoiled. We're way too spoiled now. Coming from that era, we're way too spoiled.
Yeah.
But
now.
it was that
Uh-huh.
and MIRC. Yeah.
MIRC.
Yeah, I don't know that. one.
MIRC is the first metaverse. The very first, and this was 2001.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
like when the internet first started.
You had a
like,
computer in 2001?
I did.
Jeez,
You did?
I feel like I was way back out that time because I think we got our first computer 2002, 2003.
Yeah,
no?
same here.
Yeah,
2001,
2001. I
2003.
had built one. I had bought this big gigantic block and just start buying parts.
What?
Putting
Yeah,
a
back
computer
then,
together.
jeez.
And
My
Go
dad,
ahead.
had, my dad had a computer back right around that time, probably '99.
Oh.
And I
It just
remember,
was huge.
I remember it just had the green. It was DOS.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
And when he wasn't home, I
You
was
only had one color.
When he wasn't home, I would sit in front of the computer and
MS
just
DOS.
typing
Yeah,
on things,
like you
thinking
going
I was about to
fast.
hack into some government shit. I ain't hacking into nothing. I think I messed this computer up, tell you the truth.
Oh boy.
That's one of them regrets, man. I was the kid saying, nerd, you on the computer.
Ain't nothing
Till
wrong.
it's
LaRue
like,
was a bully.
He was a
Right.
bully. He used to bully
Nah,
smart man. That's
I
what
was
he used to do.
I was the kid trying to be cool, man.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to always be cool. Like, man, go sit down somewhere. If I could talk to that kid,
Yeah.
go sit down somewhere. and
It was,
listen.
it was more like
You
what?
The cool
Porn and
kids
doom.
was sending girls chocolates
For the
online
computer.
We learn life. We learn life.
Yeah,
and playing Sims in the library.
yeah. But it's great, man. I love to talk all this digital stuff. We just don't realize how many people we influence.
Yeah.
And how many people just don't even think about this kind of stuff or thinking about entrepreneurship and wealth, and the one thing is we have so many little recreational things that we do on a daily basis that, some people are getting paid off of, getting money off of, and next episode, we're about to jump into gaming and talk about gaming.
yeah.
We want to enlighten you guys on the marijuana industry and how, there's so much more than just smoking recreationally. There's actual coins you can buy in marijuana and stock you can buy in marijuana.
Yeah.
There's
Topical cream.
creams and
Edibles.
foods,
Yeah,
you know.
it's a
There's-
whole-
You go deep.
Big industry.
Microdose.
Clothes
Yeah.
off of the hemp.
You got
So
to know
much
the
more.
sea beneath the surface.
Yes, and again, don't forget to follow us and like our Hot Mango Seed social media. I could not think of the name. The Hot Mango Seed social media on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and all of that. Wherever you can go to your social media, you'll find the Hot Mango Seed podcast. And before we close out, we're gonna leave you with the jewels of the day. Today it's stay in your lane at all times. So if you want to become the best possible version of you, it's going to take sharp focus and forward movement. Imagine bowling, right? The object of bowling is to knock down all of the pins. Imagine those pins are your goals. If you're distracted looking at your friends behind you or watching the people beside you bowl, it's much more difficult to knock down the pins in your own lane. But when you focus in on your lane, your stance, you direct the ball right at the right angle, pow! You knock down all your pins, your goals. The same goes with life. It's nearly impossible to move forward while looking back or watching other people live their lives. So stay in your own lane. Let your focus be on what's ahead of you, because forward movement is the way to go. And don't let the distractions cause you to miss your moment. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Hot Mango Seed Podcast. Until next time.
Mind your business.
Salutations.
Buy some crypto.